I've seen a lot of people say that because of that, Islam deserves some maybe pound for pound #1 rankings.
He's already the pound for pound #1 ranking.
But is he yours?
Yeah. I'll give it to him.
Fair enough. Armin,
are you happy? Is everybody happy now?
Islam Makhachev's dominance in the lightweight division remained unchallenged on Saturday as he successfully defended his title against replacement opponent Renato Moicano at UFC 31. Here are the reactions from the pro.
This me so much about Islam Makhachev. There's multiple things. Number one, he took that fight. He didn't bat an eye. I had some fun with the John Jones fans. Over the weekend, saying, look, back in 2012, John Jones said no to Chael Sonnen, and that was 10 days out. Here he is as champion, taking a fight against Renato Moicano on essentially 36 hours notice. He deserves all the credit in the world, and of course, he gets paid if he takes this fight. So yeah, sure, great. He takes the fight, but this was an opportunity to get paid. It was an opportunity to fight. If he doesn't take the fight, he doesn't get paid. He doesn't fight. So that impresses me. Number two, the guy finishes fights. 8 of his last 9 fights have been finished. He doesn't just go out there and dominate. He has a different style, a more aggressive style, I think, than Khabib. He actually goes out there and finishes fights. He is so much fun to watch because the second he slapped that Darce choke on, it's like old school pro wrestling. He's like an anaconda. You just knew that the fight was going to be over. Back-to-back Darce choke wins. The previous fight against Dustin Poirier in June in Newark wins via the same move. Obviously, it took him a little longer to get there. And by the way, the only decision win of his last 9 fights was the Alexander Volkanovski Fight of the Year, unbelievable back and forth, war that we all remember.
Ilia Topuria warned Islam Makhachev, saying, "I can finish you and knock you out easily. See you soon." Charles Oliveira claimed he's next for the lightweight title. Henry Cejudo suggested Makhachev should move up to welterweight and become a double champ. Andres Hale noted Mono briefly rocked Makhachev, but Islam quickly took control. Aaron Brunstetter wrote, Makhachev submits Mono in the first round. Bilal Muhammad commented on the tight Darce choke. Billy Quano stated that once Islam got the takedown, it was over. Islam also appeared to take a dig at Armin after the fight.
Long camp, I prefer for anyone. This camp we're training so hard. And someone was lucky because he's not here.
But I do feel like I agree with you guys. Arman Tsarukyan should be next, and I do think that the Arman Tsarukyan fight would have been a lot more competitive. Does he ultimately win? Who knows? But I thought that fight was going 5 rounds, and I thought Arman had a very good chance in that fight. So to me, there's no real debate to be had as far as what is next. God bless Renato Moicano for stepping up. He is so much fun. A tale of 2 nights for him. If he fights Dariush, I think he wins that fight via TKO in the first or second round. He steps up. He dares to dream. He dreams big. He takes this fight. No knock on him. Dusts himself off. He's right back in the mix, and in fact probably gets the rub as a result of this. But Islam versus Arman is the fight that has to happen. And hopefully we get to see it. We don't need to see it in the next few months. You guys mentioned Abu Dhabi. It could even be that far away. It could be maybe around International Fight Week. But that, to me, is the fight that I need.
Islam Makhachev was originally set to face Arman Saran in the UFC 311 headliner, but UFC CEO Dana White announced on weigh-in day that Saran was pulled due to a back injury. Rado Mono replaced him. Ariel Helwani shared details on X about how Mono got the opportunity.
Arman was at the press conference yesterday. All was good. Left the press conference. That was at around 7 p.m. local time. Was cutting weight and had no issues. No issues all camp. Healthy, no problem. Was like 8 or so pounds over. Was en route to making weight, and then injured his back while making weight. Was in a lot of pain. UFC medical staff went to check him out. He was not in good shape, couldn't move, I'm told. Was not in a good spot to fight. They agreed to obviously, wait it out, see what would happen. 6-7 a.m. local time, the plug was pulled. Couldn't move, got worse, was in worse shape, and late last night, a couple hours after they went to check him out, calls started to go to Moicano's team about stepping in on short notice, weighing in at 155. Worth noting that one of Moicano's head coaches, Pahumpa of ATT fame, is also a coach of Arman Tsarukyan, so he was obviously aware. Not suggesting that that's a bad thing, but just that Moicano knew you got to make 155. You may be fighting.
Arman Tsarukyan posted on Instagram that pulling out of UFC 311 due to a back injury was a tough decision. He thanked the UFC and fans for their support, looking forward to future title opportunities. Despite his withdrawal, Rado Mono stepped in on short notice to fight for the lightweight title, having previously made weight for his bout with Beneil Dariush. Mono believed the UFC knew what they were doing by pairing him with Makhachev.
I would take, but it is what it is. I don't have much choice on how that stuff works, but I'm pretty sure UFC knows what they're doing, especially fighting on the card on the same day, like a big card, huge card, on the same day as the Islam Makhachev and Arman Tsarukyan. My plan is go over there, dominate Dariush, finish him, and get the mic and make my case for a title fight.
Oh wow, you're gonna go straight to title fight. Why not?
I don't know. Why not? Exactly. Why not? If you look into it, if you go to the to topology, or if you look my record right now on the lightweight division, I have 6 fights. I am on a 6-fight win streak on the 155 with 5 finishes. Who else has these stats on the lightweight? Nobody.
Arman Tsarukyan also sent a brutal warning to Islam Makhachev, vowing to return stronger and take the title when the time is right.
Manny Moicano is coming for the belt. Be ready, Islam Makhachev. Tomorrow is money time. Man, I'm so happy that I got this opportunity. I have been working for this for a long time and I knew that could happen. That's why I was training 5 rounds, that I was training with a southpaw. I'm ready and tomorrow I'm going to shock the world. Be ready because I am. This is Manny Moicano and tomorrow I will be the champion of the world. Let's go.